There's no question about it. I mean, the video, it's about 2.5 minutes long, nearly 3 minutes long. It starts with a clip of President Obama saying that he's going to continue to confront Islamic State, or ISIS as they used to be known as. And then it cuts to this picture of them, this scene of them, this video of them in the desert, very similar, as you say, to James Foley. The hostage, Steven Sotloff, the American, is dressed in, it's not actually a jumpsuit, it's like an orange thobe, it's an orange all-in-one gown of some kind of synthetic material, and behind him is a man who appears to be the same man who allegedly beheaded James Foley, and he's holding a similar short knife in his hand. The hostage, Steven Sotloff, then makes what I think is a forced statement to camera. It's called a second message to America, and clearly it's been scripted for him and he's been told to say it. And it then cuts to him being murdered, and then you see very obvious proof that he's been murdered. This is asymmetric warfare. There's reference made in the statement by the apparent executioner to the Mosul Dam and to American airstrikes there and Amerli in Iraq. So clearly, Islamic State are really hurting from these US airstrikes, which have driven back IS's forces from taking over town after town across Kurdistan and northern Iraq. And this is their way of hitting back.
But very public pressure as well. Another hostage in the video, obviously there is the threat that there will be more to come. And this, of course, as we hear from the States, the relatives of Steven Sotloff, of course, are grieving. They're aware of this video. They've seen what's been released. Yes,
I mean, I think from the moment that Steven Sotloff crossed the border from Turkey into Syria in August 2013 and was kidnapped almost immediately, his family would have known, and this is an incredibly dangerous place for people to go to. And in his case, he appears to have fallen into the hands fairly quickly of these people who have kept him alive all this time. But this is a propaganda tool for them.
And they've shown another hostage in that same video.
They've shown another hostage, and they have actually labelled it, saying that he is a Westerner, and they name him. I'm not going to name him, but he's named in this. And again, it's pressure on Western governments to back off with the airstrikes, because Islamic State have got an agenda to stretch their caliphate all the way from the Mediterranean to the borders of Iran, and they don't appreciate US military help for the forces of pushing them back. So this is their way of trying to put pressure in exactly the same way as jihadists in Iraq in 2004 did with Ken Bigley. He was a British man that was kidnapped, and they paraded him in a cage in an orange jumpsuit. This was Zarqawi who did this. He was the predecessor to this group. He started these very extreme violent groups, so extreme that they get actually disowned by what's left of Al-Qaeda's central command in Pakistan.